I think she is a sister, the baby sister, who survived the crash.
We know that on October 8th of last year, she showed up at Miller's house, slept with him, and vanished, only to show up a year later with a kid, Jenny, supposedly the daughter of Miller, who she's been gaslighting and drugging for weeks, disguised as his mother. Her motive? Revenge. According to what she told Dennison, Miller abused her. Do you think that could have happened?
Yes. When they were little. Oh, it's entirely possible, guys.
Ed himself says that he doesn't like commitment and that he hasn't always treated women well. Though it pains me to say this, I think so. But the thing that puzzles me the most is, why did her plan backfire? Did she just slip and that's it? Did she get her revenge and then decide to end it all? Or what are we missing?
Yeah. Still a huge question mark. We got 6 question marks there too. 6 question marks, half a dozen.
There was a men's suit and a bag we found under the bridge, which Faye wore to look like John Miller, who'd committed suicide by jumping off the same bridge. There was also a neuroleptic, likely used to put Ed Miller to sleep. Rock climbing equipment, key to a vehicle we have yet to identify.
Maybe it was her getaway car.
Maybe.
So glad that we have this case review here. I think this is awesome.
Faye paid him $10,000 to help her execute the last part of her plan. Together, they pushed Ed's car into the canyon.
Later, Faye dressed up as John Miller, waited for Dennison to wake Ed up, and pretended to jump off the bridge. But wearing a harness with a rope hook to it, she hid right under the bridge and put the disguise and the climbing equipment in the duffel bag, while Dennison made sure Ed didn't jump and called the police. Ed has several issues that are not usually seen together. To start with, the death of his family at the hand of his father, which contributed to his becoming the most cynical patient I've ever treated. Then, there's the repression of that trauma, spurred on by his Aunt Claire. And finally, somebody arriving who is capable of harnessing that trauma to intentionally drive him crazy.
And is that the case? Is he crazy?
Crazy is a very relative term, but if Faye's aim was to strip him of his sanity, she did not manage to do so.
Let's just say that he is unstable. I don't think she's crazy. I don't think he is crazy. Just a little unstable. Okay, now we have the Franklins.
The Franklin's ranch has a lousy cell phone service, so somebody cut their landline so they'd have no means of contacting anyone the same night that Samuel Franklin was murdered. And just a few hours before Dennison called the police, claiming Ed Miller had tried to commit suicide at the Brody Canyon Bridge. We know for sure that the bullet that killed Samuel Franklin came from the gun found in Miller's wrecked car, and which we now know was planted there by Faye. It's no secret that she wanted to frame Miller, so she may possibly be the murderer, but why did she kill him? What did Samuel Franklin do?
I
What
wonder.
did he know?
Maybe he knows that she is his little baby sister? Maybe he recognized her? Maybe he found out about her true identity. That's why she has to kill him, guys. Maybe.
Frankly, after 4 days of searching, I'm starting to lose hope. I really want to believe she's still alive, but
She is still alive.
Something tells me we'll find her.
I hope so. Thanks.
Well, I'd say I've got a pretty clear picture. Let's look at the file.
Great. This is Lisa Horwitz, the day she graduated from Yale as a psych major. Also as valedictorian. Anything come to mind?
Impressive, guys. She changed so much.
This isn't her best picture, but it's pretty clear this could be the same person.
Normal? Psychopath? Sane? Insane! I wonder if something trigger the condition.
Faye told Ed that she just graduated as a psych major.
So, it all adds up.
Okay. Anything else? What are we doing? Can I leave the board? What is going on here? Can I get out? There's no more hotspot here. Oh, am I missing one? Not the Franklins. Oh, right here, a hotspot.
Her studies would explain why she had knowledge of the narcotic effects of that drug, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Let's see what the file says. Daughter of Peter and Marlene Horowitz. Upper middle class.
Adopted?
They were well off.
Is she
They both
adopted?
died when Lisa was a little girl. Should we stick the picture on the board or skip to the next one?
Stick it on the board.
I can see a few connections here.
You're the boss.
Is she adopted? Looks like a loving family.
I guess her family's social standing explains why a 23-year-old girl would have $10,000 on hand to give to Dennison.
Right. Though, with everything she seems to have done, I wouldn't be surprised if she got the money through other, less legal means.
They didn't die in a car crash, did they?
No. Cancer. Colon and throat. Within the span of about 2 years.
But is she adopted? Maybe they are not her real parents.
Father and mother died when she was a child. Her story resembles Ed's.
Ooh.
Now for the fun part. After her parents' death, she became depressed. Self-harm, suicide attempts. She spent several months in the New Jersey Psychiatric Hospital. Possibly the most expensive one in New England.
Rings a bell. I think a patient of mine went there. Who was it?
The night before she was going to be released. her best friend from the hospital got drunk and jumped off the roof of the building. Her friend got drunk right before committing suicide by throwing herself over the ledge.
Like Miller's father.
Jeez. Why is everything so convoluted?
But how is that connected?
Did Ed Miller, after everything that happened to him as a kid, never go to a psych hospital?
He almost did, but his Aunt Claire kept it from happening. She took him home to San Bernardino and essentially brainwashed him, burying most of his negative memories.
Isn't it odd that her best friend from the hospital killed herself by jumping off a building and that she ended up the same way?
Yes, maybe she jumped too. Maybe she was trying to emulate her. But why?
I don't know. The Riverhead Mental Health Foundation. Can we contact this establishment?
Isn't it ironic that a former psychiatric patient would pursue psychiatry?
It makes sense. A few people in my class had similar backgrounds. Some did it to get to know themselves better. Others wanted to give back, help people who had gone through something similar.
When she was released, Lisa went back to New York under the guardianship of her paternal grandmother, Diane Horowitz, who a few weeks later fell down the stairs, breaking her neck.
Wow.
What do we do with this one? Stick it there? Or
Yes. Stick it there. I think she killed them all.
Don't you feel like her grandmother's death is too much of a coincidence?
pass? Yes, absolutely. What does this woman have against the elderly? Why does she go through so much trouble keeping Miller alive, but then go and kill his neighbor like it's nothing? This is from a couple of years ago. A climbing wall in her neighborhood in New York.
Her face, her expression. It's not the same anymore. It resembles her most recent face. Yeah, the smile on her graduation photo is gone.
Another coincidence?
There's no question. Lisa is our Fae. What? You're still not sure.
I've been wrong too many times not to have my doubts. And this is from a few weeks ago. Lisa Horowitz applied for a position as a psychiatrist in training at the only psychiatric hospital in our county, and she got it. She's supposed to be starting at the end of the month, though I doubt she will.
So she has a bright future ahead of her.
Why would a wealthy young woman from New York with an outstanding academic record want to work at a hospital with such a poor reputation and so far from home?
Okay, I guess that future is not that bright after all. Can she not pick something better?
The doctor who was assigned to Ed at the hospital before Robert Kerrigan hired me to treat him was quite inclined to admitting him to a mental institution. The mental institution where Lisa was going to work is almost certainly the same one Ed would have been admitted to.
Are you saying that?
That was the last part of the plan. Become his psychiatrist and torture him.
Oh.
Let's take a look at her medical record.
Is she adopted?
She weighed almost 9 pounds when she was born. At age 11, her appendix was removed.
What is it?
Is she adopted? Is she adopted? Those are not her real parents.
Let me make a quick call, just to double check. Pat? It's Reyes. Remember the body we brought in yesterday?
Is
The
that the
long
same
girl?
one?
Ah, perfect. Can you tell me if she has a scar? The kind you would have from getting your appendix removed?
Ooh. No. Yes? No.
Are you sure?
Yes?
Okay. Thanks, Pat.
No.
I can't believe it. It has to be her. It's her.
But no.
The body is someone else's body.
No. We were so close.
I'm sorry. It happens a lot.
The body?
You think you have a bite, you tug at the line, and all you have to do is reel it in, but just at the last minute.
The body is not hers.
I wouldn't give it too much more thought right now. We should get some rest.
She is too smart to die, guys. It's all a ploy. It's all planned ahead.
It wasn't my patient.
Who? What are you talking about?
How long ago was Lisa Horowitz released?
Why is that important?
8 years?
8 years.
What was her friend's name? The one who committed suicide.
Veronica Carrigan.
What? What? That friend? That friend is her baby sister? Wait, did they swap identities, guys? Those two, the two friends. Alright, this is very confusing. This is so convoluted. Friendship. To achieve their ultimate goal, the psychopath will sacrifice everything, including their own happiness. So psychopaths can have friends too.
Oh, tremble not, my dearest one, because there's nothing to fear. Let's wait together for the sun to show us the monsters not here.
They're gonna find me.
You scared me to death. How'd you get in?
I stole this from Mr. Fatbutt.
What if he notices it's missing?
He got really sleepy all of a sudden. He'll be in bed for a while.
If they catch you,
I wasn't about to leave you all alone on your last night here. Are we best friends, or what? Besides, I've got a surprise for you. Come on, follow me.
But I'm not sure if...
They swap identities, and I think she pushed her out the window.
Are we best friends or not? Besides, you're not a patient anymore. They can't touch you.
All right. But I have to finish writing my diary entry for today. It's my routine.
It's your routine. I'll wait for you.
Okay, we are now playing as Faye, a younger Faye. I think they swap their identities. Her friend is about to go outside tomorrow. Forget all the reason it won't work. Believe the one reason that it will.
We're the same age, aren't we?
You're 15 too, right? Why?
No reason.
The same age, similar face. I think she killed her so that she can get out tomorrow. Leave the asylum or the mental hospital. The so-called best friend is not really your best friend. Whoa, this one is hard. Okay, hold on. They like opposite directions. A genius. Oh no, you missed one. You missed a whole bunch. You fail. You did not pass. Leaving the stream is not permitted. We'll see what happened, Ray.
They let you wear earrings that aren't clip-ons?
It's a reward. I haven't hurt myself in a long time. My grandma sends them to me. She's so sweet.
You're so lucky.
You know what? Take one.
No, I couldn't.
Are we best friends or what?
Aww, she's your best friend, but you are not her best friend. Just saying. Oh my god, she's doing it right here, right now. Oh, ugh.
So?
You're so brave. finished my entry. I'm gonna go pee and we
Hold
can...
on. I want you to have something of mine, too. It's my lucky pendant. Nothing bad can happen to you as long as it's around your neck.
But...
Are we best friends, or what?
They swap. Now she is going to die.
That looks so freaking cool on you.
it's beautiful.
All right, do what you gotta do and I'll show you the surprise.
Oh, tremble not, my dearest one, because there's nothing to fear. Let's wait together for the sun to show us the monster's not here.
Starting tonight, you're my new best friend.
And these are now my shoes. But what is she going to do about the face? They do look similar, but they are still different, guys.
Completely empty.
Is she going to somehow disfigure the face?
Hey, don't look!
Whoops, sorry.
But I'm running out of hotspots. I thought you were done in there. Sorry. Any security camera inside the room? Security camera. No. This is smoke alarm. Oh. She's total madness, guys.
That surprise? You sure you can't give it to me here?
Positive. Now I'm scared. What if you don't like it?
Of course I'm gonna like it. This is so exciting.
Wait for me here while I finish getting it ready, okay?